All right, so I have another blessed seed here from Be Thou Wrecked. Apologies, you actually sent this a long time ago, and I had missed it, but I knew in the back of my mind I'd missed a few. There's probably more that I've missed. It's just been tough. It is funny though, actually. It may. All I really know about it is there's a Dante. I try not to read much else other than I think he was kind of saying it might be blessed. Usually with Dante it can be, but it isn't always. So we'll see. I mean, it took Mean out early. Prider has beaten it. Let's just see how we can do. I'm going to approach it cautiously and not try to play too much into the knowledge that I have a Dante coming up. I'll try to not play into it at all, really, just to be fair. Oh, I don't have any music going. There we go. Okay, so starting Predator is always weird to me. It's kind of the weakest early, I think. But Strangler does mean we need to commit to Strangler, which is fine. How do I do this? It's not necessarily super good for like a rat trap build, but it's not out of the question. Umbra has a lot of defense. It's just, it's I'm gonna do Strangler. This is like okay early. But Wing Steel's just kind of better, but at the same time, it's okay. I'll take a Wing Steel. If I do end up able to get Ember Drain going, I may go to the right here. Try to get holdover. Be like kind of yet another time I'm able to do Ember Drain into Diligent, just to keep illustrating how doable it is. I'm not going to force it though. Alright, we go top, and we can get that going. So that's nice. Money. Not bad. Nice. There's a set of floors, huh? Oh, these planks are badass today. Bye-bye to your lifesteal. Blink. And you are dead. Yeah, definitely Wing Steel is actually pretty good here. We got enough zero cost, plus every now and then we generate morsels. And we may... Ooh. That's an easy choice. We may not even have to hit holdover if we just have as many perils as possible. And we have other zero costs for spell fodder. It's not like these are gigantically great. I don't know. Prismal Dust is hard for me to evaluate. I think it's pretty good. It's probably better than I give it credit for. It definitely performs well when it does. But I don't know. It's not like I'm passing up a Space Prism here. It's not like I'm passing up an immortal trade. It's not like I'm passing up, I'd argue, even like a mind collapse. I think all of those are a notch above. Like, if I can just take this perils, and that's fine. What do we do here? I could just use Morsel Maker and feed Wildy with it. Or even put it in front and just chump block. Either one's viable. I do think we can relatively just do a rat trap if we can get the right stuff together. Yeah, let's do that. I still want to try to get holdover. I don't need upgrades on the Morsel Maker. Boom, holdover. I am a genius. I don't know about these. They just don't... I mean, there's just not a whole lot. It's Planks, so like Shadow Eater into Thorn Hollow is probably not as good. It's Root Seeds as well, so it's additionally not good. And Awoken Hollow is just not needed here. I think Morsel Maker... I mean, maybe I can just prove a point here. I know in the back of our mind, we know Dante's coming up. I might just skip Dante and just show that this, I don't know, is something that doesn't need Dante to pull it out necessarily. We definitely want that, because that's like a good spell chain. Didn't even check this. Don't think we do that. Oh shit, did I buy the holdover yet? The fuck did I? Okay, dude, my brain is just not here today. Thankfully I put it on the perils. I was like, wait, did I do something dumb there? Surge Stone there is always welcome. We want to get as many of these zero costings as we can. Just to have fodder for the dilly. For old dilly. I could go like Spell Chain. I could just do Spell Chain on the Razor Sharp Edge, honestly. I don't mind just having this right from the get-go. Then I can Hellvent that like once, maybe twice. I probably don't need to do it twice. And -2 just doesn't make any sense on our stuff. Yeah, we want something maybe to go into this Morsel Maker. I don't... like a Morsel Master, maybe? Could work. I think... if I... now I kind of want Predator now with this build, I would say. And this is just kind of my tank. Odd as that is. I don't think we even want to incant that. Can do that. I don't know. I don't know. Got him. I got him up to 100 damage. That's pretty good. The other Rat Trap build we had wasn't even getting to 100 by the late game until like the last 2 rings. We either take Vine Grasp or skip. I guess I could take a heal. It's not a good heal, though, I would say. But I don't have any, so it's like, maybe I should just take it. I may never get a better one. And, you know... Yeah. I mean, we can probably... A lot of this depends on if I'm getting Predator or not. Vinegrass could still be good against the Spike Channelers. Yeah, I'll do a Vine Grasp. Space Prism probably no good here. I mean, honestly, none of them really work here. Because we're always having all of our pip filled no matter what. These both take up 3. This doesn't even do anything in this build. Even like, I could Intrinsic it, Spell Chain it maybe, and then I have just another slot for a morsel. Is that even worth pouring effort into? I think not. But at the end of the day, it is a free thing of spell fodder that might have some unforeseen use. I kind of do usually regret not taking Space Prisms when I think of them in this way. It's like something comes up on the run where I'm like, ah shit, wish I had a Space Prism. How many more chances at Intrinsic? 1, 2, 3, but they're later. How much later? 2 rings later? I mean, I start with this, so it's not even like I'm digging for anything necessarily. Maybe the Razor Sharp Edge, to a certain degree, I'm digging for. Space Prism. I'll take it. Shadow Siege. I think they may have actually said there was a Shadow Siege on this run, now that I remember. I don't think I'll take it, though. I mean, I guess I could put it into Morsel Maker. And if I find an Intrinsic Space Prism, it's good. Otherwise, I have to take a pip upgrade. Either way, I'd have a dead weight until here, minimum. So, I don't know. We obviously, and you know, I think it'd be cheating. Maybe I'm going against the spirit of the submission, but I do kind of think it's cheating if I just take this knowing it would be good into Dante, because right now it just wouldn't be that good into anything I have. I mean, all of this stuff isn't really too good for me. I guess push comes to shove, a Awoken Hollow could be okay. I will never actually benefit from the Rejuvenate here, though, because it will always go into my morsels. Unless it's like a regen effect. Also makes it so I can't go mid. All it really just giving me 15 health. I mean, if I'm going to do that, I may as well do the Shadow Siege into it. I don't think I'm going to do any of this. It's weird, but like Morsel Master is kind of what I want to see, and I kind of want to do setup mid. But I don't want to take a pip upgrade. I want draw, because I'm going to need it for Dilly. That'd be my chance, but I don't have much money. All I am looking for here is Morsel Master. I think we just go here. Maybe get a good artifact. That wouldn't be good. This is not really good, but I'll take it. It's completely unnecessary considering I have intrinsic things, though. It's late to make Petrified Crucible a thing. This could be pretty good, though, into this. But I at the same time, I probably don't need it. Right? Like, I'm going to have plenty of Ember. Just take the money. Okay, this is the Dante. I mean, realistically, I should take it. I have just stuff for it. I could ask, you know... I didn't take Morsel Maker with Dante in mind, but I could use it as a shitty just semi-okay infusion into it. You know, give it some survivability, mainly. We don't care about the damage because the perils would get us there. But like I said, man, I don't know. I really would like these plinks to bang, though. I mean, these plinks would be hitting hard if I get the cape. I almost want the cape more than I want Dante. And the candles really aren't an issue with his deck. They could maybe be an issue with Diligent, though. I'm going to hold to it here. I'm going to just stick with the build that I have here, because I don't know. I'm not like 100% confident that my build can get there, but I think I could maybe make this work. It's not going to be as strong as Stealth, but I think it can still work. I'll have more offense than I typically have. We want to keep that guy in front so it hits the 2 there, and then these go bang bang. So we don't want to like Vine Grasp that guy forward. Vine Grasp here just isn't necessarily all that good. Anything mid's gonna go down. Just do this, I think. Probably want more space here. This is probably where we want that to go. That sucks. Whatever. Still getting an extra draw. This is, by the way, why I don't think I put... Like, this card, don't get me wrong, it sucks, but I feel like it, on runs, gets you semi-value, like, once in a blue moon. Like, it got me, like... What, 4 turns of extra draw? Still think that's a lot better than your typical Edge Prior. Which really gets you nothing. I would say on average it just gets you absolutely nothing. Yeah, we're definitely going to set up mid against Divinity. Even then, I don't know if we don't get Predator, this I think will fall apart. So I may hold out if I see Thornlord and really try to hold out for Predator, but we got to be prepared that 25% chance here that I don't get Predator. In that case, we need something here for Morsel Maker. Quick Tome could also be a way out. This is quite interesting. I actually don't think we need the Umbra Stone here. I think with the amount of rage we can generate in this run, Adaptive is pretty good. That could mean we use Morsel Maker to tide us over a little bit. It eventually probably dies, but at a certain point I will flip this guy. And I'll keep the same damage and I'll just get a ton of health. I could even add another Adaptive maybe, either via Hellvent or just another offering of it, or Spell Chain it. And then I got a stew going. I think it's Adaptive here, all day, every day. We could also take this for the Self-Infuse, or just take this for 30 health right off the bat. We start with 5 health here, so then we just need to make up 25. That'd be like roughly 4 turns. I'd have to resolve 4 turns to match the health I just get here. Granted, yeah, I get attack, but I don't really care about the attack. I think this could be an okay essence. It's the most just direct health without needing pip. Is it worth 25 shards? Debatable. I think I will take it. Draw is just all we want here. We're going to have some of these perils. We need to draw extra fodder. Every Helvent must get hit. For now, I'm going to do perils. A lot of good units on this run. I can definitely see the blessedness of it. Definitely want to dupe that. I don't know. Do we take that when we're already taking 25 there? We already have a lot of money. Probably not. I can actually stay under 50 here. Damn. This throws a bit of a wrench in. Thornlord would be better than if I get stuck. Like Strangler 2, Thornlord 1 would suck. It's better than Strangler 3, but obviously Thornlord 2, Strangler 1 is pretty good, but you know, now that I have this adaptive, I might be able to just make Thornlord work. If you think about it, Thornlord also makes my health huge. And then at that point, this guy will, again, stall. And then I can just blast this guy with health. I think we can probably just settle for the Thornlord here, even though we would want the Predator. Can't always get what you want. Multi-strike should be fine. This boss will have no multi-strike and will be hasted, which is actually good for me. I think we want the Morsel Maker and not this. To be honest, though, I can fit them both here because I have this, so I will. Horrible turn to draw adaptive, though, of course. I might just want this damage in here versus 3 extra damage. Yeah, too early. Just way too early for that adaptive. Now with 2 things on holdover, it does affect our ability to... I think we're going to have to put him here. So this guy's going to... If I put him in the front, he's just dead. Can do this probably. Wow, we are getting kind of fucked up here. So I could block quite a bit extra if I just do... Well, let's just do this, see what that does. Nothing. Okay. Absolutely fucking nothing, dude. Alright, I keep you alive. So 6, 6, 9... It dies anyway. 6, 6, 9... 6, 6, 9, 9, 10, 10. Do we want to hold these in case this guy dies? I don't think so. I think we'd rather redraw into adaptive, because once I hit adaptive, I'll be good. This multi-strike trial was a lot harder than I thought it would be. Of course, I get these the turns I don't need them. 6, 6. Well, I can move him forward. Helps a little bit. But, yeah, we're gonna really need to find our stuff soon. Like, basically next turn. I still got one more, 1 out of 13 shot here at finding... No. That would be a no. Okay, I actually do live this, though. I will take it. And, that helps. Alright, where are you, adaptive motherfucking mutation? Technically, actually... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, I technically got it on the best turn possible. Let's see. Boom. There we go. Not dying now, biatch. Not going to plink that, though. Ooh, it takes a while, though. I don't think we want to hellvent the intrinsic perils anymore. Like, I basically, most of the time, I'm going to have to draw through my deck a pretty good amount of time. That's good. You could overstack mid this way. They're just unfortunately not going to... Well, I have a Vine Grasp to reposition things. I think this is actually going to be okay. Like, I wouldn't mind getting 2 of these onto the floor. I can Vine Grasp... It's a little awkward, though, how I'm gonna... Like, I had to Vine Grasp them ahead of the morsels, so... I mean, when they have initial 30 health, that'll be okay. It's still pretty awkward, isn't it? Is it worth adding to my deck? I root them, but the root goes away, so I could move them off, too. As long as it's not too overstacked. It'll be a dead weight a lot of the time. But I think it's okay. Retrieval? Probably not. Yeah, I highly doubt we need these. We would love a Gem Trove, I would say. Gem Trove would be amazing in this deck. 420, by the way. This is a tough decision. Both have a lot of value. I definitely need removals. My deck is fat. I haven't removed anything. Probably this is better. I have a lot of money, though. I'm trying to think. If I were to get wing technology, would I even want to still go top? I'd probably still want to go mid, right? Because I'm just getting more blocked that way. And it's like, unless I get a Light's Gift... I get a free artifact, some money, and... the pick of the litter. Or some YOLO. And, I don't know, is there that... like, cost reduction here would be okay? Consumer move would be alright? Not... maybe Permafrost in there. Is that okay? Holdover, I don't even know if it's that good on anything additionally. Like, anything more I put Holdover on is going to hurt the ability to get Adaptive at the right time. Granted, I'm probably going to Hellvent Adaptive for that reason. That I can be more liberal with how I play it. I think I go left. There's more guaranteed value. I could still completely miss on everything on the right, technically, but here I cannot completely miss. Double stack's like the only one that wasn't good for us. Ooh, Spell Chain. I could Spell Chain the Adaptive. Like, that's not completely out of the question. And as you can see, these are just bad double stacks. Maybe we get a good double stack from this. We don't. This would have been nice actually to have Dante here. This is actually pretty good with Dante. So is that, obviously. You know, it is Diligent. And I actually have enough Ember that I can probably play these out. I may actually take these. I think that's actually okay here. Does, you know, if I can play them out easily, which I can, it just sort of makes sense. Actually, now I do have a good holdover, though, because I have that Spell Chain. I could hold over Spell Chain like one of these other perils. I would not be opposed to that. So I think we should reroll here. After, of course. Let's get one of these down. I always want to play those. And I really need a 10 here, I guess. So we do get the holdover. It's like, I could hold this over. Nah, I think we hold this over, spell chain it. It does hurt the adaptive, but fuck it, you know? This is too powerful. And I do think we do this. And 80 shards is good for me right now. I don't want more. I would have liked to hit a -2 on this. I guess I got 2 more shots at it, but I don't know. I'm going to have so much Ember. Do I really need to even do an Ember upgrade there? I'd rather just get stuff 0 costed, I think, for fodder. It's just better for that. It's only 20 bucks. We'll do it. Okay, we'll remove 2 the old-fashioned way. Or is this the new-fashioned way? I can't remember. I don't have to spend that much on removals, because we do technically have... I don't know which way we're going here. Let's just remove 1 steward. Are we good against... I think with the adaptive, we're pretty good against stealth boss. So let's get this 1 steward out, I guess. I don't know. I'll save the rest of the money. Sure. This guy is essentially the same as stealth boss. Just harder. Especially on higher shards. This guy gets pretty tuned up with shards. Obviously having Seal a Strangler is the easiest thing in the world, though. So we have no real reason to overstack. We're still just going to set up top here. Might as well kill these. We're not quick. Still would love a quick tome. Quick tome would make this so much easier. Wow, I have quite a lot. Come on, dude. Whatever. See, here we draw pretty well into adaptive. I do wonder if I could maybe be a little greedy, though. Let's just do this. These guys represent a lot more threat than that guy does. Yeah, whatever. If it's harvest, whatever. It's gonna be harvest, but well, I didn't even end up as a wide harvest, so that's great. Could also just done it for an incant up here. So, do I need to be greedy here? 126 health. I have 19 cards to draw through. I have basically double upgrade of natural here. I'll always draw at least 2 extra, but realistically most likely more. I have 2 waves remaining, and then all the other waves. I think we're fine to just do this. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we can keep playing these. We can also just not play the perils if we so desire. Alright, now it'd be probably pretty risky to not play the adaptive here, I would say. Yeah, 191, that should be good enough. Definitely need another adaptive, though. Like, we do give up a bit of damage to do that, and if I could flip it back again, then I'm doing huge damage, plus having even more health. You get that other adaptive, and you are just pretty good to go, you know? should be fine here. But we still, you know, he cut into about, not really half the health. Let's see if we can get like one less hit here. I wonder like how much leeway we actually have here. We did get one less round there. So I don't know. I feel like we're okay, but it's... This would help if I don't want to play Scourges and stuff. Unleash is one of those cards I should probably take. I don't know though. With the adaptive, do I need it? That I don't know. I probably don't need it. But it is one of those cards, kind of like Frenzied Swarm, where you talk yourself out of taking it, and then you regret it. Might be better just to do a focus growth. Heals me decently, but actually gives me extra draw to counteract the, you know, 3 holdover cards that I have. I have so much Ember that it's not an issue that it's kind of expensive. I say I take it. Wretch, no good. None of these are good. I mean, Wretch can be good, but the others just aren't really ever good. So, removals. I know I don't have any upgrades on a Morsel Maker, but all I'm really looking for is health, and I guess damage shield. Which is okay, right? I can just look for that here, because I'm almost certainly going to want that Hell Vent. This would be the last Merchant of Magic I can realistically hit. I don't really need this Vortex. All I really need to remove is Steward and Custodian anyway. And I've got a guild marker. Let's go here. -2, please. Yes! This will go here. And... oh, I didn't even... nice. Okay. I think we do this. That is so good. I'm still going to Hellvent that shit. Get that down, I think. What was the other one? Was it Purge or... was it Intrinsic? It was Piercing. I don't think we want that. We're already close to our shard count. That's obviously bad. This one's probably useless. They're all probably not very good for me. Yeah, I can't see any of these being good. This is a bad cavern for me. Let's just see if we can get Endless Tome, maybe. I've never not gotten Hallowed Drippings here. Yeah. I swear it's like only Hallowed Drippings, but then again I almost never want to pick Melting because of that. It's such a stupid event, because it's like if you're not playing Melting, why would you ever want Hallowed Drippings? And it's not like that's... like there's a ton of consumables in the clan. I don't know why that's the one that just always gets chosen. I don't know, it's weird. 10 there's okay. Another holdover. I don't know if we want that. I could technically put it on a Root Seeds. Is that good? Doesn't actually hurt my draw. Does give me 4 attack because of eventual 2nd level Thornlord. It couldn't hurt, right? I'll take it. Then I have guaranteed fodder. I don't know if we're going to do the Restoring Retreat thing. I think when I've got this good of Adaptive Mutations, I just don't need it. So we're not going to use money coming up. Certainly not going to. Let's just get rid of a Stewie for now. Yeah, we're good. Alright, still going top until Divinity. Now there's probably no point in doing stings anywhere else. Wow, we got every Paros. Granted, 2 of them are guaranteed, but still. Already up to 50 damage, not bad. Bye-bye. I did it for the incant. What? The incant? What? The incant? What? So you can take that Alabaster Guardian and stick it up yo yeah. Stick it up yo yeah. Alright, I apologize. I do sincerely apologize. I couldn't help myself. I'll incant until you got all the armor in the world, my friend. I will just sort of do it. Now we start to see the flip-flop. And it'll only keep getting stronger. Alright. But yeah, this, seeing even something like that, it's like this Morsel Maker is probably not going to last long when push ends up coming to shove. So I'm still not like 100% confident in this. So we really do have to hit like, I think adaptives early. I mean, look at this though. This is, now we'll really start to see it come in here. So it's like, boom. We just go from a basic quadruple our health. We do take our damage down slightly, but it's fine. And we'll have a hell event coming up. I'm going to have 3 of these adapters by the end of it. Boom. Get jabbed. How about a no? I was hoping for like Furnace Tap. That'd be nice. Draw just is the only thing that really makes sense here. Alright, it's Hellvent o'clock. -2. Intrinsic. I mean, if I'm not going to Hellvent. I just don't think I'm going to Hellvent a... See, it's funny. Restoring Retreat's kind of the opposite of Frenzied Swarm. It's like, every time I think I can use it, I can't. I mean, I could, but it's like, just other things are better. It's such a bad card. Why does it cost 2? It would be bad if it cost 1, honestly, but it would be at least a little more usable. It is a pretty bad card. Shoot's fine. Though honestly, this might be a weird deck where this is better. I have so much Ember that the extra Ember cost doesn't end up mattering. And it could help my... Nah, there's just no way. There's just no way. Trap Shoot is always better. Alright, you get Hellvented. Imagine if I accidentally removed it. That would suck. Get rid of a Plink? No, let's get rid of the fucking Restoring Retreat. Well, it's probably better to keep it over a plink, as much as I hate to admit it. At least there's some... you never know. I will say this about it. It's... every now and then it does weird things in the divinity fight that might help you. Obviously Thornlord here. I gotta say that this run would be a million times easier if I had Predator. I would have my natural multi-strike, I would be quick, like I would have nothing to worry about at all. Is there any intrinsics here worth it? Honestly, maybe Trap Shoot just to stun Divinity for 2 turns and let me set up. But, I don't love that, because I kind of want it for the other... I kind of want it for the waves, but I guess in the context of Divinity... I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm already going to be a little bit over the shards that I want to be at by Hellventing the Adaptive, so... you know, whatever. Be Thou Wrecked died here. This is the Submitter. Armor really shouldn't change anything for us. But this is going to be a... this is a fight I may not be prepared for. I kind of wanted another... well, I think having the 2 adaptives, I'll probably be prepared for it, but... it's a little iffy. I think we just want to scale Wildington as much as possible here. I don't think we want a Vine Grasp for that. I think we just do this. Alright, we do have the adaptives here. Just gonna do this for the incant. Yeah, we'll do this. It's already alright. It's not great, but it's something. I'm gonna try to greed for this. Cycle back into a Sting might be working. How is this guy not taking any damage? Oh, lifesteal. Guess that makes sense. Now we could still draw into a Sting, technically. Damn. Now we could still hit it with a Plink, technically. Haha. That's what I'm talking about. Slight damage downgrade, I'm cool with it. Just buffing it up, ready for the extra flip-flop. This is why I think we really need the 3rd adaptive, though. It's kind of slow. We are losing the floor here. To be honest, though, this is such a strong set of stuff. It kind of actually makes me feel okay about Divinity. Now here's a turn where I might be able to just... like, what if I just did this? Do I actually live in that case? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so, so we'll just let them all die. Alright, time for the flip-flop. We're just ever so growing here. Should have just stinged up here. Yeah, you're not gonna beat me. Did 150 though. But this boss is ridiculous. There it is, Quick Tome. This will immensely help this deck. Unleash might be okay too. I wish I could get intrinsic on it, but I can't. But we've got great draw. We draw full hand turn 2. We've got double natural draw. We've got the winged steel. I think we're ready to plow. And now we can get some upgrades. Trader's Quill could be okay. What about wing clip? Wing clippings. How much fodder do I have? Not a whole lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Could be a soft counter. Problem is, it doesn't really help my deck to, other than trap shoot. Like, I don't want that back. I don't want that back. I don't want that back. It only is like good against Diligent. I think I'm already good against Diligent. I'm not worried about Diligent. Okay, we'll take that. No need for a multi-strike. Health is great. In this fight, though, is health probably not beating damage shield 3. Am I correct in that assessment? At this point in the game, isn't just extra damage shield better? I believe it is. Yeah, it really depends, I guess, but I am pretty sure this wins. So we'll do that. I don't think I want to take any of these. Other than maybe Trader's Quill. It's okay. After I get quick, it's pretty unnecessary, though. I might just want to remove cards at this point. This is good. That gives me double my chump block potential. So, I think let's get rid of the planks. I could take 100 gold to get another removal. I don't know, realistically how... This does stall. It's probably better than this plank. So I could take 10 shards to get one more removal. I will. And we'll just remove this other plank. Alright, now we have a thin enough deck. We're going to have a hard time bottom decking the shit that we need. And I think we can set up mid. We could probably set up top, even against Divinity at this point, since I have the wing technology, but we'll just have to see what ends up making more sense. Now, obviously, we're going to have stuff coming in, but I've got so much power health, I really don't care about playing these Scourges. Alright, we'll go here. This is our burn. And then what? Probably just this. Still has damage shield. Do I want to burn this or this? Probably this. Wing Steel kind of doesn't... Oh no, it's Cheater's Hand plus Wing Steel that makes the weird interaction. Alright, we draw full YOLO. Not good. Okay. Burn this. We're gonna be quick, so it doesn't really matter, but yeah, we're good to go here. So now that I have quick, that just changes so much of this. Really is quite awesome, to be honest. We're just so good to go at this point. That quick tome was such a huge pickup. I think we would have won without it, but it's so just sort of guaranteed now. Still want all of my perils, I think. Just like to point out, oh, I forgot that those do damage. I will always forget that, to be honest. I will just always forget that. I'd rather have this other perils or this? Probably the other perils. Interacts nicer with the adaptive muta. We're big. We are big. Sting gets burned here. Burn that. I can see a top floor setup working for Divinity, I would say. Do this just for an incant since we can't hit him anyway. Do I want the holdover root seeds or this burn? Let's do that burned. I think that's better. We are getting quite large. And that is all she wrote. Look at that, it still had so much fodder left over. Let this be a lesson. I didn't find Furnace Tap. I did not. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Perils, it works just fine into Diligent if you do it the right way. And look, I didn't even hit Void Binding. I didn't even hit Furnace Tap. I guess I hit an Adaptive, right? Which is not one that you typically think about, but it definitely works. But even without that, this still just simply hitting the spell chain is enough to justify perils. I mean, guaranteed 6 or 5 Ember a turn when it's spell chained if you're holding it over, and guaranteed 6 Rage. It's a good deal. It's not like broken, but it's enough. You know, add in the adaptive and I'm going places. Just think if I had a Void Binding or a Furnace Tap, how much crazier this deck would be. Okay, we do have an initial adaptive already. This guy does 11 top. If I go mid, am I gonna scale fast enough? 9/9. It'll kill the first morsel each. Well, this isn't what's gonna attack the morsels, though. It's the waves that are gonna attack the morsels. So, I don't know. Is this worse than this? Is the question. I feel like it is. Like I think I want to go top still. Let's go top. We're gonna be a little bit light on health here until I flip back. But looks like we're already flipping back. I'm fine doing that there. Fine doing that. Definitely fine doing that. And then we'll just flip. Oh, I fucked that up a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't end up mattering. I don't think it will. I think we've already hit, like, our stride. I'm going to add them damage, but I'm quick and I'm killing them, so it really doesn't matter, right? Yeah, we're good to go here. And he's dazed, so I'm not even like taking hardly anything here. This will be probably the moment of truth as the next wave. I'm already crushing this one, but that one's just kind of obvious, right? This turn we lose damage, but we gain quite a lot of health. We might... We got a full 7 here, so we do have to really clear stuff out here. But yeah, we're not even hardly taking anything here. If we need to, we do have the option to bring one of them down as well. But I think we've reached such critical levels here that that just isn't going to be needed. Can move that forward to even reduce some damage here. Get an in-camp. Look at that, beautiful. Is that the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Now we got to cash in on these adaptives again. I love when you get them in the same turn. It's pretty fun to play them just back to back. Look at that, 400, 400 already. Yeah, I think I'm all about Strangler now. I am... I'm going to rank it pretty highly from now on. I love that, just cascading one shot of everything. Should be getting our adaptive soon. I love it when these fights go on long enough for you to like realize your full potential. Like we'll hit our critical mass here. I want to see how high up we can get our Wildenton here. Almost 1,000 attack, not bad, and we get Morsel Maker to live. So yeah, not bad, right? Boom. Battle 1. No flying kill, but that's not a deck that really gets there. I mean, honestly, if I could have got the points of Predator, we would have got there. But, you know, you can't win them all. Yeah, I mean, the basically the game plan there is it's basically a Rat Trap build that is a little higher on the offense than it is on the defense. You know, it's you can't beat stealth. We had options here, like Avoid Binding could have gave us proper defense. Immortal Trade could have as well. But, you know, we weren't given that. We didn't, even a Gem Trove to a certain extent, but, you know, this still kind of, the fact that we were quick, the adaptive, you know, there's a lot of stuff you can hit to really get that defensive component going. You'd have to miss on quite a lot not to find something in this combo, right? Keep in mind, we also could have doubled our morsels if we had found a Morsel Master. There's stuff, right? There's Gem Trove, there's a lot of stuff. I passed on Prism Dust. I probably shouldn't have, but I don't know. I'm also fine having the extra perils, I think it was, that we took. Let's see what everybody else did. That was a fun one. That's one of the most fun ones I've done in a while, I think. So even though it was, I didn't follow it to the blessedness of this here, right? It still ended up actually being a super fun submission that was blessed in its own way for me. This guy got quick and then found Thornlord. So it looks like Thornlord was just always what gets offered second. Yeah, then the double Dante Shadow Siege, that's going to be pretty strong. You don't even really need to do much there. You'd like quick, I guess, if you could, but he's got a double stacked -2 Prismal Dust. Yeah, there's enough here. I'm surprised he didn't take the quick tome though. Am I missing something here? Or could this actually be vulnerable? It probably just... He could have also got the Blight. Oh, he did get the Blight event, but didn't take the extra Blights. Like, he could have done... Technically... Penitent Remains, and he gotten this even more crazy. But yeah, I mean, he's taking them out pretty well. He can overstack with that, Intrinsic. I guess he can block with Wilden 10. Oh, he does have Quick. What am I saying? Duh, he has Predator. So that's why I didn't need the Quick Tome. He's just putting Wilden 10 down, probably mid or bottom, and then putting the Dantes with him with Restoring Retreat. That makes sense. Pretty cool. Be Thou Wrecked didn't take the Dante. Interesting. There was a morsel made, though. With the Shadow Siege. That's kind of weird. I don't actually know if that... I guess it makes sense. The only problem there is, like, I do kind of wonder... I guess you went... yeah, you flexed quick in that. I'd almost rather have the 2 pip. That way I could fit it on the floor with Wildenton. Take a pip upgrade. Or intrinsic the Space Prism like you already have here. Then you could just, you only need 1 slot for your morsels. You can still feed them with stuff like Pact. It doesn't really matter in the long run, though, right? I guess you did go down to the boss here, though. That boss is ridiculous, isn't she, right? It's a she. Had the Umbra Stone, that'd be good for the Morsel Maid. Yeah, I didn't remember seeing Morsel Maid, so you must have found that on a different route. And Mean went out pretty early. I wonder if the candles spelled his doom. I mean, this only has 10 health. That's a little rough. He does have Rooted. But, oh, he does have a Morsel Maid as well. And a Shadow Siege. That could probably hurt the draws when you factor in the Dante as well. So maybe you just drew so poorly that Talos just kind of wrecked everything. Well, yeah, that was a fun one. I actually really enjoyed that one. Because it's not the rat trap that you think of, right? That's not what you think. You don't think of this when you think of rat trap. You typically just think stealth, right? But there's many ways the rat trap works. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.